What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Fish and Squirrel YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make like soft plastic baits all by yourself at home. It takes like 2 minutes. But here we go. Here's what you're going to need. So you're going to need your colors and whatnot up here. Some glitter. I mean, you don't really have to use glitter, but it definitely makes it look a lot better. Something to hold the molds down. These two molds, they're kind of hard to find, but I'm going to try my best to link them in the description for you guys. You're going to need like a injector thing kind of here, what we got. A fork, helpful, spoon, whatever works best for you. One of these like glass measuring cups. A microwave, which I was cleaning up so there's a little rag on it right now, and then also some of this stuff, some bait plastics. Plastisol is what it's called. This is definitely the best stuff I like using. I haven't done this in a while, but it's really easy, so I'm definitely going to show you guys how to do it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get some Plastisol. I actually forgot to shake this up, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, now that we're all shooken up, we're going to get some Plastisol and pour it into our glass measuring cup. There used to be a method to how to measure. I really don't remember, so we're just going to freeball it. Just use a little bit. You can always add more, so don't worry about, adding more. It also depends on what bait you want to do for how much you got to add. I know the Senkos take a lot more, but my personal favorite that I actually love making and actually does really well in the water is the Baby Brush Hog. So I will definitely be 10 out of 10 recommending this mold for anybody that wants to get that kind of a thing going. Love this mold to death. Super easy, super quick. Anyways, we'll get a little bit of Plastisol here. We'll throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Now, mind you guys, you're gonna wanna take 30-second intervals at most. Find like a bad microwave. This is gonna like smell a little bit because it's burning plastic pretty much. But that's what you have to do to get the plastic warm enough to make it for the mold. So I'll see you guys when it's done. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I don't know how it looks for you guys, but it's starting, you can see it kind of starting to clear up a little bit. There's like that white line on the outside and it's starting to look a little bit more yellowish, I'd say, kind of in the middle. That's what you kind of want it to look like. Well, camera's way sideways now. All right, then again, it's gonna get a little bit thicker too. See how it's a little bit thick like that and then start steaming? That's how you know you're getting there. You want it to be kind of in that watery consistency, but since it's, just getting to that clear state, it's gonna be a little bit stickier, which is fine. It's supposed to do that, so. We'll run her in there for another 35 seconds. If it doesn't, go that well, just heat it up a little bit more. Take a little bit longer time. All right, so now we're gonna stir it up. Still just barely not there. Make sure you guys are in a ventilated area. I have the garage door open next to me. Make sure it's somewhat well ventilated, just because this stuff is pretty not good to constantly be breathing in. I mean, I don't know the for surety of that, but I would assume it's not. It's pretty much just burning plastic. We're gonna put it in there for just a little bit more. You see it, you might be able to see it's pretty good, gooey kinda. That's pretty good. You're gonna want it, actually we could probably add a little bit of color. We could do that now actually. So, next step, because I just realized how good it looked. We don't really have a whole lot of colors and stuff. I didn't really expect to make this video, but it got requested in a DM, so I'm definitely gonna do that. If you guys wanna see an advanced tutorial on how to do this stuff, definitely let me know, because I will buy the glitter and everything else for you guys to make it look really good. Because if you guys wanna see like a really improved quality video, I will buy a bunch more stuff for it, just so it's better for you guys. So now, you're gonna wanna get your colors going kinda, because I only have like 2 different glitters. So now I'm gonna try to flip the camera around and show you guys while I do this. All right, so this is what you're gonna wanna do with your color. Just very few drops, kind of get some drops in there and then see what it looks like color-wise, just to kind of gauge it. We're gonna definitely do a lot more blue than that, because that's not very blue. It actually looks a lot more blue on camera than it actually does in real life, but I promise you it's not that blue. So we're gonna do, there we go. Now it's gonna be nice darker blue. Yeah, it looks pretty good on camera. All right, so we're gonna do some royal blue glitter, and then also some white glitter, or clear glitter. I don't really know what this is. Glitter you got to be really careful on because you can so easily overdo it. Like that was kind of a good bit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going more glitter than not, but you just don't want to make it like a complete and utter glitter bomb. All right, so we got some glitter in there. Go ahead and mix that throughout. We might add more white glitter. To be honest, we're gonna run this through the microwave again really quickly just before, because it's starting to harden up a little bit. You can see on the side starting to stick. I honestly kind of like that a little bit though. So we're gonna run it in the microwave again for like 15 seconds, and then I will show you guys how we process the molds and do all that fun jazz. So, we're back. It's pretty nice, pretty blue, pretty, all the glittery colors. We're actually gonna add a little bit more of the white glitter. I want it to give it a little bit more of a pop. So, we're gonna do that. And now that actually looks really good. So, you got it nice and goopy, nice and drippy. Let me see if I can like back the GoPro up and turn it down a little bit so you guys can kind of see. You guys can see pretty well, I think. Yeah. So now, be careful when you're handling your injector. Make sure to not inject too far or push out too far because the top will come off it's supposed to. Also be sure to be careful when you re-inject and inject and re-inject, especially when you're making more than one bait, because this thing gets extremely hot. So make sure you have a hot glove. I got a towel, but that's not gonna do me any good. So pretty much you're gonna wanna do this. Just take it in and pull up as much as you can, no matter what the bait size is. More is better than less, and I'll show you why you're gonna want more anyways. Then you take it to the top, give it a little push, little push, little push. There we go. You just wanna push that extra air bubble out so you don't get that inside of your bait. Now, once you're there, you're gonna wanna come over here to your bait, get your mold nice pushed in, push slow, let the steam, you'll see the steam go through. And once you feel that there's no more pressure going down, don't force it. The plastics reach the back of the mold. So what you're gonna wanna do is slowly lift up and then just feed a little bit more plastisol through. I know it looks complicated, it's not that hard, trust me, it gets way easier the more you do it. You're gonna want it to look like this because what's gonna happen is the air is gonna keep leaving through these little vents right here. You'll see them once you get the molds, there's tiny little vents for the molds. That's gonna push out that hot air, so it's gonna suck in the mold more plastic into the mold. So this divot, or this will eventually divot right here at the entrance. But once you're done with that, see this is already pretty nice and hot, which is pretty uncomfortable. The careful part you gotta be for is right there. So you guys can see the top of this, maybe, I don't know, I'll try to zoom in. This is starting to lift off already. Don't push it all the way because you will push this top piece into this. And that is a whole thing you don't want to do. That's just a cluster that you don't want to try. Pretty much, you can take the fork, take your utensils. That's what you want to do. Pull it out like that. So you have that, drop that right back in there because that's 100% reusable. The next step is the hard part, is pushing this. Oh, there's actually still some plastisol on there. I figured since we were pushing it out, we were done, but now we're pushing it out more. Okay, a little bit plastisol on the floor is not bad. I mean, it just wipes right up because it's just dried plastic. This is the hard part, and boom, it's done. You want to get that to fall off, and then you're gonna have this big blob of plastisol. That you can just shove back. Get off. Oh, there we go. You just shove that right off. Don't touch this right away. It's very hot. I've made that mistake quite a few times. Then you can just recycle this and keep going. So all you'd have to do is just make sure you put it in the microwave again until it gets nice and soft, nice and real liquidy. Then you just inject it back into your mold, and then you get it right here. These molds don't take that long to dry. You can pretty much test it based off the temperature at the top. And if it's still sticking to your finger, and that really hurt because it was still really hot, mind you guys, this is molten plastic, so it's gonna be really hot. You know, just give it some time, maybe like 5 minutes, and it'll be good. So I'll show you guys this one when it's done, and yeah, we'll wrap up the video from there. All right, guys, so I'm not reusing this right now. I will reuse it later. I'd like to get more glitters and more stuff again, because I used to have this thing like fully stacked, fully good, I mean, you could make any color, any combination, any pumpkin seed, anything. You could make anything you wanted, but I'm probably only gonna redo that if you guys wanna see more of this kind of stuff. I'll definitely be happy to make more. We have Senkos, and then we also have a swim bait one in the box over there. And I definitely wanna give these ones away, like for sure. I'd absolutely be down to do giveaways and stuff. But anyways, once you're done, you're gonna go over here, pop that. Usually it's easier if you have a vise. You only really need a vise, it's a lot easier. Take your clamp off, go ahead, lay your mold down. Oof, we're gonna set up the camera because I need 2 hands to open it just because it's a little bit airtight. All right, and then all we're gonna do is just lift it on up. And our brush hog, baby brush hog, fell out the bottom there, but there she is. I mean, it's that simple. And then all you gotta do is get the mold piece. You could really do scissors if you wanted, but you can pull it, just pop it right off like that. There's a hook that's gonna go through that top part anyways, so it doesn't matter. Then you just have this piece, boom, throw it right back in there and recycle it. That's the nice thing about making homemade baits, is it's so easy to just recycle. I know the colors aren't nothing too special, but we also were really limited on our color options and glitter options. So this is a baby brush hog, 10 out of 10 again, recommend this mold. I've caught huge bass on this lure. Without further ado, we got to get over to the comment of the day real quick. So we'll go up, spin the wheel, see whoever wins or has a chance at winning a lure here. So I will see you guys when we are up there and we are with Mr. Lethal. All right, guys. I'm sorry there's no Mr. Lethal today. I know. We're going to miss him, but he's there. Trust me. I just don't want to bother him right now. He's had an interesting day, so he's been moving about and whatnot. But the comment of the day goes to Chill Cloudy 1254 with, what's your favorite type of bass to catch? My favorite type of bass to catch is definitely largemouth. Definitely largemouth. I think it's the most fun. Smallmouth are really nice because they actually fight. Largemouth just give up, but I like the size on largemouth. It's more fun to fish for them. But anyways, here we go. Here's your opportunity to win. Ooh, the wheel almost fell there. Oh, we just got a shout out. We were one off a crankbait, dude. One off a crankbait. If you guys want a chance to win a lure, definitely make sure to drop a comment and be subbed. And you guys will have the opportunity on this video, if you comment, to win the lure on next video. So I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys next video.